I'm talking about. Y'all so one-sided and y'all so horny and y'all looking at him for his looks and not looking at him for his actions. Y'all not gonna get done. He not gonna sleep with you. I'm sorry.
Simone, don't get it twisted. In fact, yo, what players would I be? Complexion is Hershey. Chocolate lady, shh, let's keep it low key. Talk with maybe too much G. Get the pimpin' from my daddy, game beef from my mama. Don't affiliate with those who O's don't have commas. Pillar 8 for those who chose to have drama. Got a meal to make, so I can load and blow on her. Lil' mama is ahead of the game. I want the Xbox.
You made her cry on Christmas? As good as she been to you? You should be kissing her feet.
Yo, this is where it gets terrible, you guys. You know what I'm saying? Now, I will say one thing about this. Now, because Queen has the means to be able to do certain things for her man, okay, does not mean that she's supposed to get a pass in a relationship, if that makes any sense. Like, just because, you know what I'm saying, Queen buys him things doesn't mean that he should also kiss her ass, in a sense of, if some shit ain't right in a relationship, like, he shouldn't address it. Now, I'm not saying he should make her cry. Don't know what that's about. Can't really even comment on that. You know what I'm saying? Because we need a little bit more background, which I really don't want to. I don't want them to put that background. None of them. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see none of this for none of them, because everybody is making strides, you know what I'm saying, in their individual lives to get better. You know what I'm saying? Tina doing what she's doing in the church. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to see these people elevate together in a different way. Like, this is going to get uglier, so much uglier before it get better. And it's just like, it's so terrible, y'all.
I see the stuff that you do. While she on live, you seeing her breath stink. You belittle her, and don't nobody see it but us. But we so toxic. I'm the bad guy. When I see the stuff that you're doing, and it's being swept up under the rug. And y'all think I'm gonna be quiet because of some fans. No fans can shut me up.
It's not how.
Hold on. Can somebody send me the clip? He told Queen her breath stink on live? Y'all, what the fuck is going on? Because listen, man, I'm moving. I'm trying my own hard. I'm trying my hardest to grip my brand out here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like hard for me to catch everything. But what am I missing? Can somebody drop this down below? Yo, this is horrible.
Life works. Instead of making it about yourselves, which y'all always do, you should be happy.
No, I just feel like you sit back and you laugh at everybody's calamity, or you sit back and want to tweet about everybody. How can you love CJ and you talk about his dad?
Hold on. Now that one, now, hold on. Now, no. Nah. I can't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some things that Clarence took on the chin, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, that he should have said that he, you know, that's man shit. You know what I mean? That's man shit. That's something none of us is going to be able to understand, especially us as women. But it's something about that I don't feel like none of us could touch on. Now, let me just keep going, y'all.
You love CJ so much, you proud him, but you sit up there and you bash his dad when he go to sleep? That don't sound like love.
Nah.
I'm sorry. Tell the truth, shame the devil. You do not care about him. You hide behind them photo shoots and everything else that you're doing. And y'all, and it's the fans I'm talking about, because it be the little girls. Because the real adults know exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all so one-sided, and y'all so horny, and y'all looking at him for his looks, and not looking at him for his actions. Y'all not gonna get done. He not gonna sleep with you. I'm sorry. You talk about everybody else, and she sits back and she lets you. And I'm sorry. And Sandra following me, and she see exactly what you're doing. She just want to be nosy and snoop on people's page. I unfollow her too. You see everything your son doing. You not saying nothing.
That's a situation that's very bothersome because I don't like that part. Because one thing I can honestly say is Mama Sandra really, really, really wants everybody to be together. You know what I'm saying? Like that's terrible, shorty. Like, and this is not right, bro. I wish that this was a different situation to where all of these people can get together, you know what I mean, as a unit and just be able to hash everything out behind the scenes and not here. Because people is going to make this situation so much more uglier than what it really is, and it's terrible. It's terrible, especially for something that was starting from such a beautiful situation as something as a graduation is now spewing into this. It's oh, man.
I seen her snooping on my stuff today. I just unfollowed her. I'm not going to be friends with you. I don't care how y'all look at me. I was meant to be the bad person. I was meant to look bad to begin with.
No.
I'm sorry.
That cares about his education has got him to this point. Because none of y'all was willing to put yourselves to the side to make sure he was straight, and it shows. But y'all got it. I know y'all gonna take this and twist this.
You don't make sure he's straight. You don't care about him. And I'm pretty sure y'all can go look at receipts too. It's receipts that has proven that, right? When Queen was on her tour and CJ had asked for something to eat.
No, come on. We can't do that, y'all. Like, come on, bro. Like, this is terrible, shawty. Like, honestly, I don't think at this point that you could say that he don't care about CJ, bro. Like, seriously, because you guys are not even at a point to where y'all can interact to see each other for outside of this. You know what I'm saying? Come on, y'all. This can't happen, bro. This can't happen, bro.
And you ain't get him nothing to eat. It took for Trey to come down the stage and get him something to eat. You wouldn't have did Legend like that. Why you think you could do him like that? I don't know what goes on. I don't know who's hurting CJ feelings when I'm not around. And that's what bothers me. And y'all want me to shut up, right? You want me to be quiet, right? No, I'm not going to be quiet. No, I'm not.
This is going to get you further away from your nephew, though. You know what I'm saying? And that's the approach that you don't want to take. I don't feel like nobody should kiss anybody's ass. And just the way that she feels hurt and she feels the way that she feels, she's entitled to that. Just the same way Queen, Clarence, and everything like this. But then you got to look at the situation and you got to say, if your nephew is who you love, is this the way to go about making sure that that relationship is always going to be there so you can be there? Like, this don't seem to me to be the right approach from none of the parties. None of the parties.
You don't care about him. It shows. Behind camera. I'm not going to say on camera because it looks like you're this loving stepdad, and that's not the case at all. Everything gets swept up under the rug.
See, this is where I have a problem. It's because, like, in a situation like this, you basically, it's known that, you know, Queen, Clarence, and Tina, they don't have a relationship as of right now. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. So, in knowing that, how can you say what happens behind the camera if you're not there? Unless there's somebody telling you something different. And if that's the case, then I'ma shut up. You know what I mean? But it's just like, it's hard. I mean, how could you feel comfortable to say that to a lot of people that can run with that and just make it even uglier? Like, to say that he don't care about CJ, bro. Like, that's some real shit. That's some real deep shit. You know what I'm saying? And to make those assumptions off of what though? Because like now I could totally be quiet as hell if I knew that you were there a lot. But it's like those are serious allegations to make. You know what I'm saying? When you're not there on a daily basis, man. I want this shit to be better, bro. Like, this is terrible, man. And then I know for a fact that some of the things that she's saying is coming from a place of hurt, too. So it's just like, nobody's going to win here, bro. Nobody's going to win here, bro.
I'm just being honest. Y'all do for the internet too much when it was his day. That should have been the focus in the celebration. Somebody said,
I'm sorry. You shouldn't have been there. You should have not been there. But it's the fact that you having sex with her, so you was there. But you
I know you pissed off, but saying that he should not have been there, to me, that's not the right thing to do, dog. You got to look at it from the flip side. Like, this situation to me always remind me of like Sierra, Russell Wilson, and Future. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Right now, Chris is on papers. Okay, Chris is on papers. He can't leave Houston. He can't. You know what I mean? It's going to be certain things that he cannot do. You know what I'm saying? It's like at the end of the day, when CJ goes to school, everybody knows that Chris is his father. But there's certain things that Chris can't engage in right now while he's on probation. And for CJ to have the luxury of having another role model there is a blessing to CJ. See, I think that everybody's looking at it wrong, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever, like, I put in my video that this little boy is loved by so many people. That should be the focus. You know what I'm saying? Everybody loves this man, loves CJ. You know what I'm saying? And that should be all that matters. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. To say that he shouldn't be there, I don't know. I think that's going a little bit too drastic, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's not just having sex with your sister. Is they're in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And no matter how you slice it, Clarence lives there. So his presence and his role in CJ's life is going to hit different. You know what I mean? And that's why I be telling my brothers and my nephews and stuff all the time. Like, don't procreate with these women that you don't see a future with, because this is the risk you're going to take. You're going to wake up one day, you know what I'm saying, and somebody else is going to be waking up to your son because of the decisions that you might have made, your girl might have made, or just shit that happened. In this particular situation, Chris didn't want a family at that time. And this is the risk that he has to take. But to say that Clarence shouldn't be there, you know, that I think that's taking it a little bit too extreme. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of this shit is extreme, y'all. Man, this is terrible, bro.
Rightfully so, you should have not been there. Because you don't care about him. You don't. And that's why CJ's not around. Because you thought somebody was going to kiss up to you after you said we couldn't see Legend. That's why CJ isn't around. Ever since the hospital situation. But that's not my story to speak on. That ain't my story. Y'all know whose story it is.
pop on him, tough guy. That would make me goofy. You weirdos be thinking doing weird-ish like that is gangster. Somebody...
I mean, you've been talking crap this long. You've been Twitter fingering this long. Your fingertips going. Why can't your fist go?
She talking about fighting Chris or her? Yeah, this is terrible, bro. This is terrible, man.
I see what's going on.
Really him. Really him. You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
You come for his character as a father, and then when somebody call you out on it, or so pop on him, tough guy, then you say that would make me look goofy. I mean, you've been looking goofy this whole entire time. Talking about CJ's dad, but you love CJ. You already been looking goofy this whole time.
But see, don't that work both ways? Don't, if like people love CJ, like, you know, the grandmothers and the aunties and the nephews, the Dwaynes, they shouldn't do that too. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this situation goes both ways. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I expect for Clarence to defend his woman. Because some of the things that was said was so disrespectful about Queen. What is he supposed to do as a man? Because I know that if somebody disrespects my wife, then I'm coming for your neck, my nigga. I don't give a fuck if y'all got kids together, mamas together, daddies together, whatever the fuck, my nigga. If you come for my girl and you come for like my wife, then it's on sight. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm not understanding. Like, yes, Clarence has been talking shit, but a lot of shit that he's talked is because Chris has loudly disrespected Queen. So as a man, I feel like Clarence will have to say something. And to some degree, drop it down in the, maybe I am fucking missing something because I'm trying so hard not to miss nothing. Because niggas was swerping down, dog, that I can't look at a situation logically because I'm riding they dick. When it ain't got nothing to do with that, I'm looking at this shit from a grown-up perspective. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way that I can look at it. And when I look at it from a grown-up perspective, the priority is the children. You know what I'm saying? And then who's doing the best for the children? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. Let's keep going.
I don't care what I say. Y'all can't shut me up.
This is not your son. You'll be mad too. I would never trick myself out of position where some other is raising my son. Don't let that go over your head.
I'm sorry. That was bold. That's wrong. But he gets to sit up here and talk about everybody's situation. Everybody's situation. And y'all expect people to be quiet and shut up and bow down. I'm not bowing down to nobody. Y'all worship him, not me. Y'all so one-sided.
Yeah, let me go ahead and reiterate something right here, right now, too. Because, like, let me make it very clear. Like, I worship no one but the man upstairs. And I know she's not speaking to me. But there are people that sometimes will look at things crazy. But this is the thing. You know what I'm saying? This 2 weeks ago, you know what I'm saying? Chris said this hoe, this bitch, you know what I'm saying, about Queen. Okay? And what do Clarence do in that situation? When Chris says those things, man, this fucking bitch still wants me. This hoe get him, this hoe still hurt. When he says those things, as a man, what is Clarence supposed to do? Can somebody drop it in the comments to help me understand that part? You know what I'm saying? Because to me, I feel like that's why Clarence said what he said in these tweets. In that particular tweet, when he said you can't call somebody bitches and hoes and expect for that same bitch and hoe to call you and tell you that your son is graduating. Because that's the way I took the tweet. Maybe I'm looking at this shit completely wrong or some shit.
Y'all know how much CJ loved his dad. I'm not defending Chris. I'm defending CJ. Y'all know how much he loved his dad. You know how much he loved his dad. You're there with him. CJ is at the age where he understands and he knows what's going on. He is 6 years old. CJ has a private TikTok for a reason because he's at the age where he can read comments and understand. But meanwhile, you sit up here and you talk about his dad and then you claim that you love him, you got love for him. When CJ looked just like his daddy, when he looked...
Tina, I'm going to have to be honest with you. I don't think this is fair right here. You know what I'm saying? I don't think this is fair right here. You're saying like if he loves CJ, he wouldn't be able to say anything to Chris. But see, what about Chris loving CJ too and not disrespecting his mama? See, this is what I'm not understanding. Like, my nigga, like that's not right neither. And see, this is what Chris has been doing for forever, my nigga. For 3 years. This was before these folks have even been saying anything when everybody was trying to figure out why, you know what I'm saying, like why Clarence was following Queen around before they knew about the pregnancy. It was a lot of disrespect coming for Chris at that particular time, and it was nothing being said. So it's like, my nigga, what is a man supposed to do in this situation? Like, for real, bro, that is crazy.
Just like his dad. Shame on you.
Yo.
I'm disappointed in you.
Could have shot him a text. Like, it's not even about Queen, it's about your son, and you could have left it at that. Like I said, I wasn't thinking about picking up my phone to call or text nobody. I was in between either taking my son to ER and making it to my baby's graduation. My mom was not on anything else. Y'all don't know what the fuck I had going on. Y'all just talk. Y'all have all the solution until it's you in the situation. I don't give a fuck if y'all say I'm wrong. Oh well, move on. It's over. Wow.
Well, you brought my past to my face. The stuff that I did in the past, you brought that in my face. After I done prayed and talked to God about it. Who do you think you are to even do that? You brought my past up in my face. Had your fans rebash me for something that was done in 2018. The nerve. And then whatever you do swept up under the rug. That's wrong. That is wrong. Absolutely wrong.
Editing, Tina actually responded to Queen. She said, girl, nobody complained about how we couldn't be there, but you don't even talk to mama. You could have sent her a simple picture or a text. Nobody should have to find out through social media. Please don't do too much. My patience running low. You constantly
and it is.
On Twitter about
it's running low.
I think the first thing though, when Queen was responding, I think Queen was responding more so to Chris about not being able to attend and not Tina and Tina and them. But I think by this point, everybody was so pissed off. Everything that was being written, you know what I'm saying? People probably was dissecting it more. But I think that first one had more so to do with Chris, because Tina arriving and going to the thing, I'm pretty sure like if they was on talking terms and could have went, she probably would have went. But I think that was more so for Chris and not Tina. And Tina kind of probably felt like it was about her. Or maybe, who knows? Fuck. You know what I'm saying at this point.
As soon as it comes to us, you got something to say. And here your fans come tooth and nail.
Because it's the fans for me. It's the fans. Y'all really the one who start stuff and break up families. It's y'all. It's y'all. Y'all the ones who starting stuff. Because nobody would be feeling the type of way that they was really feeling if y'all wouldn't egg the stuff on. And I know that y'all feel a right to say what y'all want to say because we put our life on social media, but y'all still break up stuff. Y'all ruin families, y'all instigate, and y'all turn people against one another. It's the fans.
I have to agree. Because, I mean, I've seen it just in this situation that we're in right now. Like, the shit would go on and on. But see, that's what they got to do. Tina, Queen, Clarence, all of them, you can't even feed into it. Excuse me. Because by you knowing that it's the fans, you do have to have better etiquette when you doing this shit on social media. You do.
For me, y'all need to be quiet and stay in a place. Because y'all could pass away tomorrow and she wouldn't even know.
Facts.
Y'all death will be unknown. Let's keep it real. Can I be real tonight?
This nigga Tina said your death will be unknown. Like, can you Yo, shawty, this girl real live funny though, dog. No cap. How she say certain shit be having me weak.
Please excuse me for being real. Because it's just the fact that y'all go tooth and nail. She don't have for y'all. She don't even know y'all exist. And then want to tell me I don't have a right to feel how I feel. That's my nephew. If I wasn't aware of his graduation, so what? I have a right to feel that way. Y'all know how I feel about CJ, but I'm not going to keep going on about that. That's my baby. Mine. I don't play about him.
Out of it. I got time today. I held my peace long enough. Even you had your fans bash me on my YouTube video. I really don't care about y'all nagging fans either. Y'all trying to be the barb so bad. I'm used to the bashing. Have a seat. I can speak on this because I'm going through this exact situation and I get it. It can be stressful. It can be a headache and you try to avoid the other person as much as possible because you don't want to go around in circles and have to deal with extra bullshit. But we as moms do owe it to the father to tell him certain situations because it's not for you. It's not for your benefit. It's for the child. The child is the person that's important.
Oh, so you a mom. But you can sit up, you can bash everybody else's daughters. Don't let me see your child.
It's not about that person. It's about the child. You just got to think of the bigger picture.
That's...
Tina, you going off on everyone. She said, don't let me see. Yo, Lord have mercy. What the... Yo, this is so terrible.
Why nobody know who you are. I'm sorry. I just got to call it out. Voice for the people. That's why don't nobody know who you are. That's why you hide behind a black screen because you got a kid. But you talk about everybody else's kids. Some nerve you got. Don't ever let me see a picture of your daughter.
Remove my personal feelings, how I personally feel, and I still do what I got to do. But trust me, woo, I know where you coming from because it can be difficult. I swear people don't know what you be going through with that other parent and blah, 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 and I get it. And they might be right, but you don't want to hear that. You're bluff.
No, because this is what you don't understand. It takes two to have a child. I'm not sticking up for Chris. I'm not. I don't care what y'all say because I already said it, so y'all can go ahead and twist what y'all want to twist up. But people should have been notified. My family was there when he was born. His family was there when he was born. Somebody should have been notified. We shouldn't have known through social media, and that's what people bring it up in my face now. You know CJ so much. You know CJ, how we knew he graduated and you didn't. How you knew his graduation was coming and we did and you didn't. And that gives them room to talk. Because that's true. How did they know and we didn't know? You put your feelings to the side. CJ has been stripped away from everybody who loves him. I don't see nobody around that he loves. But I'm going to keep it real. Armand and Trey. Jazz, me, Chris, Dwayne. Nobody is around that CJ loves. Nobody's around. And it's like you forcing him.
Well, with the Armand and Trey and stuff like that, it's going to be different now because they got their own families. So with them, you know, it's going to be a little bit more scarce and things like that. But it's this shit. But I just think that this type of stuff, like communicating this way, is going to make it a lot worse. You know what I'm saying? I feel like at this point, if it's about CJ, you know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody should come off the internet and really swallow their pride and really try to hash out the situation and make it work for the children involved. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever, because this is fucking horrible, bro.
And his family down his throat. That's not right. That's not right. And then it makes me and CJ don't even, it's like when I FaceTime him and it's like, there's no excitement there anymore. As if he's mad at me. There's really no excitement there when I talk to him. I'm missing out on everything. But he's there. And he don't even like him.
You're angry. You about to lose it. You start...
I mean, I get it because I missed out 10 years of my nephew's life. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. But it wasn't intentional. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. It wasn't because of a debacle that me and my sister was going through. It was because we were growing our lives. You know what I'm saying? We just growing up. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens when you grow up. And believe it or not, nigga, my nephew was my baby. his whole life. You feel what I'm saying? But now he's older. He's getting older, and you know, he just don't give a shit about TT like that no more. It got nothing to do with, you know what I'm saying, anything other than people just growing up. And CJ is growing up. His interest in everything is going to change. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way that it is or whatever. I do understand where she's coming from, because you feeling like you're missing so much, and this situation is just getting so out of hand that it's preventing things from being beautiful. So I get where she's coming from as far as her feelings and how she feels. You know what I mean? But I feel like this is a situation where everybody plays a role, you know what I'm saying, into it being like this right now. Everybody has contributed to it. It's not that one person that you can point the finger at. You just can't. You can't do it.
Wait, jail time in your head? Like,
At this point, I'm shutting her off. I'm sorry, no. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Somebody should have been notified. Because back in the day, if you needed problems with CJ, you called somebody to help the babysit. You ain't mind calling nobody and notifying that you needed a babysitter. Nobody have ever mistreated CJ. Nobody ever did him wrong. But it's just the fact that we not kissing up after Clarence because he said that we can't see Legend at the hospital. Since it's that. But you know what? That's not my story to speak on. So I'm going to just leave that alone. That's somebody else's story to speak on. That's not my story. But don't make it look like I don't care about Legend. It's just that I don't have a bond with Legend. CJ was there. Ever since then, all hell broke loose and we couldn't see him no more. Ever since. Stay tuned, because I know somebody gonna react. I'm getting my coins. I don't care what nobody's saying.
Get your shit. I'm gonna be 100% real with y'all, man. I don't like this situation at all. Because at the end of the day, dog, no matter how people want to slice it, I really do care about everybody that's involved genuinely. Even Chris ass. Like, I don't want to see Chris fall off. I don't want to see nobody fall off. And I think it's a little bit different because when you've been there from the beginning and you've seen the incline and the elevation with all parties involved, you don't want to see nothing fucked up that's going on, like, between the family. That's just me, per se. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see this between them. I really wish that it can get to a point where everybody could swallow their pride, you know what I'm saying, and have a dialogue to where they can hash all this shit off, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, because I don't want to make it seem like I'm on some fairy tale shit to where all of these people gonna be in a video. I won't go that far, you know what I'm saying, but I would at least like to see, you know what I'm saying, all of these people in the same frame, you know what I'm saying, without it being nothing negative surrounding it, you know what I mean, for real. I don't like nothing about this situation, period, you know what I'm saying, because to me, it just makes everything that everybody want further away. You know what I'm saying? If Clarence want to marry Queen, it makes it very difficult when it's a problem with the family. You know what I'm saying? Because I know at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, if he's anything like me, he will want his girl's family to be there. You know what I'm saying? So that's one damper. Another damper is Tina just talked about the relationship that she's missing out on her nephew. You know what I mean? This debacle right here, this argument right here might make that situation even further away. You know what I'm saying? And that breaks my heart because, like, I do know the situation, like, when it comes down to, like, aunties and nephews, you know what I'm saying? I get that completely, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So I get that too, you know what I mean? And then you got the whole situation between Tina and Clarence, you know what I'm saying? I know that in Queen heart of heart, it will probably make her so happy to be able to see her boyfriend, her man, and her sister and her family getting along, you know what I'm saying? So that's another situation. There's so many factors that makes this situation so terrible. And that's the shit that I look at. I don't care about temporary glorification. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got the hottest video on YouTube. At the end of the day, bro, I really want these folks to coexist. I do, because I've been here, done that with family. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like the fact that Tina and Queen is not sharing a sisterhood that is so beautiful, man. When I think about the sisterhood that I got with my sister, I can't imagine it being no different, no other way between sisters. You know what I'm saying? So it really breaks my heart to see this. I hate to see this, bro. I really do. I want to know how y'all feel, though. Drop it down in the comments, man. I want to know exactly how y'all feel about everything that was said in this video. Seriously, I really want to know. I love y'all. I appreciate you guys for coming back and tuning in. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so right now, immediately. You dig what I'm saying? I love y'all, S&T, and until next video, I'm going to catch y'all, dog.